Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? It's really good to have this show back and not giving us reviews on its own episodes, but with Special 7 being back. I am curious to see how they handle this whole brother situation now, man. This show was kind of moving slow. I can say that much. To get to the point of what was actually going on with this guy who is supposedly dealing with the dragons and trying to push forth all that good stuff, there was not much being shown for him every time he would come back. So to actually get him in this position where at least what he's doing, or like we're getting, why the person who's working with him is so good and so easily capable of pretty much doing whatever is necessary. It looks like by some means drinking the dragon blood, either like he said, it probably killed the guy that we knew, the officer. And by kill, I mean it probably put him through such agonizing and crazy pain mentally and physically that you have to imagine a man who would actually probably kick the gun out of your hand and try to stop you from killing a murderer, and then would try to take you into jail as well as the murderer because you try to do that. The guy is honest, he's trusting, he's loyal, he had a cause, he wanted to prevail in justice sense, and somehow one person gets their hands on him, and all of a sudden they're completely against all of that. Like they want nothing to do with justice. They want nothing but what this person who is, fighting and destroying everybody, he wants nothing but to destroy them and whatever they kind of brought on to, this world brought on to them. And it's nuts because I love a good show where you're kind of left guessing, who or what is going to be the main cause of some change like that. But they gave us that answer of in a like a very short way of saying like he was clearly forced to drink dragon blood, and then after surviving the dragon blood he was then just used in any way, shape, or form to get things done. And those things being taking out anyone on a, hey, I need these guys done. Oh, it's done. Like, I'm gonna run in there and just do it for you instantly. Just no hesitation. Um, and that's what I want to know is how far, how deep, and how crazy was the mind bending abilities of this, or was it just the dragon blood making you immortal and you kind of just lose your emotions with immortality? Because here's the other thing about the Special 7 unit is the charisma guy or whatever, the person calls him, he is in a position where he just seems human, right? Like he doesn't seem anything but human. And for him to be in the squad, that means that's, there's something up there. Like either he got just like our main character who supposedly was just at the right place at the right time during the bank robbery, and he met them, and then because of meeting them, he just quote unquote had to join. This might be the same kind of case for our guy, but I'm pretty sure he was a part of the Special 7 even with his partner, from what it sounded like, from what I could understand. But I'm hoping this is one of the times I actually do want to know the backstory or see like a backstory-esque episode of, what happened to his mind? How far did he get just destroyed? Is there anything left in there? Like, is there even a cry out voice in his mind, or is he just completely like gone mentally? And then on the other note is who and what is going to be the thing that kind of stops him? You know, who's going to have to be the person to put an end to him? Is it going to be the person that saved him all that, you know, the person who he saved all that time ago, or his partner, or his brother, or all three of them? You know, like what the heck is going to happen there? We don't know anything about the Dragon Man who is trying to do all these things and supposedly didn't have enough sacrifices to do what he wanted to do. So if he's still working on that, you can imagine that's why all these attacks were happening by him. But at the same time, he's never given us a, okay, I have reached my quota that I needed. You know, like we never heard how much he needed, why he needed so many. We know that he attacked an airport and a certain amount died. I don't think they gave us the quite amount of how many people lost their life, but we know by certain people's being saved, it wasn't enough. So, interesting enough, we get to see the younger brother get exposed by, you know, or not exposed, but we at least get to see his rage, his dark side in front of the other characters, not just, you know, behind closed doors. But it kind of also comes back to the guy who he was talking to, or the girl um, he was talking to in the bar, the younger brother. What was he talking about? Time's running out. Like, what does he know, or what do they know about the whole entire situation, and why certain things are about to pop off the way they are? And I think it comes down to the dragon, right? Like something about old Dragon Boy, which do I have a dragon character that uses um something about that, yeah, these guys. And them putting two to two together, but it might be a little bit late, right? Like they might be behind on schedule, but it it's looking like this show's gonna turn out to be pretty good, and I am excited to say that Special 7 is a show that feels slow at the beginning because of after knowing what is kind of out there and not having any indicator of it happening like directly, like him being there doing it himself. He always uses henchmen. He's always smart enough to not be there. So there's always these moments of just like, oh, he's just too smart to be caught again. But he's immortal, so what is he afraid of, right? Like what's out there to hurt an immortal being, uh, and a dragon at that? So I definitely want to hear what you guys are thinking about Special 7. It's been interesting to me. I don't know if a lot of people have dropped it or not. I know a lot of people were angry about the review stuff because it was like the review episode just did like the big scenes. Like they didn't even go into that much detail of the overall like details in the stories. They just went over like, and then the ninja got kidnapped, but she was saved. Ooh, like it was actually funny to see like parts of that stuff because I was like, wow, they don't even tell you why this is important at all. That's genius. So we'll see how all that plays out for you guys. But overall, it's been very interesting none the least. We got more stuff coming out next year. I can't believe it's already December, and right now we're still looking at like a couple shows not even being close to, like the basketball show out there has like 50 episodes, and that thing is not even close to coming to some conclusion. So there's some shows that aren't going to be ending anytime soon, so there's some shows that are. So I hope you guys are ready to be talking about anime for quite some time because we got more shows coming out soon. So yeah, your boy's schedule is going to be fluctuating again, but I also do have to start doing a job soon as well, so I'll get more into that when the time comes. But with all that being said, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, my anime people. Ah! I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.